fans of the massive Twitch streamer and creator and OnlyFans Caitlin Siragusa, known as Amouranth Online, now have the ability to pay to chat with her in AI form. It's called AI Ammo, and you can see an example of how that works in this short video.
Hey there, it's your AI girlfriend Amouranth. Earlier today, I went for a run in the park and worked up a sweat. I couldn't help but think of you while I was getting all hot and bothered. What have you been up to today, John?
Oh, hello there. I've been up to just working all day, really.
Sounds like a long day. Is there anything I can do to make it better for you, John?
Yeah, maybe we can have a virtual date tonight.
That sounds like a great idea, John. I'd love to get dressed up and go out with you tonight. What kind of date do you have in mind?
Give me some ideas. I'm in Austin. I'll take you with me in AirPods since you have two-way audio.
Oh, Austin sounds like a fun place to have a date. We could go for a romantic walk along Lady Bird Lake, enjoying the city's beautiful skyline, or we could grab some delicious BBQ at Franklin Barbecue or Law Barbecue, two of Austin's best spots. Whatever we do, I'm sure it'll be a night to remember, John.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, I want to make a couple things clear. First of all, his name is also John. That wasn't me.
Sure, yeah, totally.
I will say that when I was watching the video, it was embedded in an article, and she said John. I thought, what? Is the AI in the room? How do they know my name? But no, his name was John. It's a common name back in the 80s or whatever. Second thing I want to make clear, I also miss walking around Lady Bird Lake and taking in Austin skyline. I actually really used to like doing that. I live in Austin for a number of years. Third thing, like this is obviously designed as a service. So Amouranth has a lot of fans. My God, is she popular? And lots of them would be perfectly happy to pay $1 a minute or whatever for these sorts of interactions, especially because whereas the earlier version of this, there was a Snapchat creator who had a version of like a way that you could date her. It was designed not to be explicit. Like that seems like that's obviously the direction that we're going in. But anyway, that first version wasn't designed to be explicit. This one is definitely, well, if you listen to more of the video, it gets explicit. And that's gonna become incredibly common moving forward. And so, like, I think that a lot of people will get a lot of at least temporary enjoyment out of this. It seems like there will very much be a market for her. She's allowing her voice and likeness or digital likeness to be used, and it's all consensual. So I guess this seems like the most inevitable thing that AI will bring, but what do you think?
I think that's the most important takeaway, that in regards to like Amouranth using the service, that it is consensual, that she is setting it up. And in that case, totally fine. She's using AI to her own advantage. Great for her. The problem is when we see a lot of like deep fake content with very, not only like unconsenting creators, people, but people who outwardly say that they don't want people to do this. And as the internet does, it just makes people want to do it more. Really, really gross people. So at least maybe now that there are like consensual AI tools, maybe they'll lean in that direction and hopefully just, pay the $1, go talk with Amouranth.
Yeah, there's no word yet on how much money this potentially will generate. I could see it being significant, but it would have to be a lot to stand out. Apparently back in 2022, she tweeted that she'd earned over $27 million on OnlyFans and was making about $1.5 million per month on the platform. So she is among the biggest creators in terms of being able to generate money on the internet. But maybe someday this will be the majority of it. I don't know. What I would say is, and I said a similar thing when we were talking a couple weeks ago, Anna and I on the Young Turks about the Snapchat creator at a thing like this. This does seem eminently like reproducible. Like I love that she's licensing this, she's being paid for it. But when your job is to put out lots of video and audio of you, this just seems like the sort of thing that this seems like it'd be much easier to train than the video, deep fake producing things. So I would say that if this is something that you're interested in as a creator, people like Amouranth or whatever, I would get money for it while you can, because it seems like it's only a matter of time before anyone can dupe any. It doesn't even take that much audio from what we've found out. Like the Biden voice reproducer, apparently they only trained it on like a little bit. There are some apps you can use for your own voice. It's like 15 minutes or something like that. So I don't know. In the meantime, though, there's definitely other ways that you could monetize this. Like it's the $1 a minute, but also I noticed that she she supported him. She encouraged him to go to 2 different barbecue places. I feel like you could embed those sorts of suggestions into the chat bots as an advertising thing. Because it could have suggested going to Shady Grove or I don't know, some other barbecue place or something. But it chose those 2. That's a money-making opportunity if I've ever seen one.
Now you're thinking like a sexy streamer, monetizing that. All right, John.
Yeah. Like I said last time, like anybody want to pay $1 a minute to talk politics with me? We can talk about the Republican primary. We could talk about Medicare for all, $1 a minute. And although it is not designed to be able to go explicit, I'll look the other way. If that's your politics, man, whatever. Anyway, what's the company again? Forever Companion? Call me.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.